It's time to make a cup of coffee. First you need a coffee making device. Wacaco. I'm very excited about this. Open it up. Little lid. Loads of goodies. That's important. You gotta have one of these. This is the new latest craze. Into that too. Always need a brush. Very handy. What's the inside? That's the water pump. Turn that and pumps the water. In here is a little rubber mat. Very handy rubber mat. This is metal and durable and made to last. And very clear. So that's so easy to clean. That's the other end. And this is your filter. This is your little coffee scoop, or is it something else? And this is where you put your coffee. So, hopefully you haven't got confused with all of that stuff. I'll hide it away so you don't get lost. You start with some ground coffee. Here's some I prepared earlier. You need a spoon. I also prepared this earlier. Or you can use the Wacaco scoop. So let's open that up. It only opens one way. I might use a little Wacaco scoop and see what happens. Oh, scoopy doopy doo. In it goes. Actually, you know what? The little scoop is fantastic. But you probably thought, what's this for? That goes on top of your thing, and that helps you keep it together. Because, you know, sometimes it's not together. And then I like to shake mine just to make sure it's kind of level, on the level. Take the little cover lid off, that keeps it all in. Then you take your little magic tool. People are doing this now, and I think it's soothing to do that. They reckon it's an aerating. I don't really understand it, but you know what? If the kids are doing it, I want to do it. These things sell for quite a lot, but I think you could just make one with a cork and a needle or nail, or maybe not a nail, something thin. There we go. I might just take some of that off because I think there's too much coffee. Because one thing for sure, I love a lot of coffee, but this, wow, it makes a strong coffee. You tamper. Tamper. You never tamper with someone's temper, I've discovered. Coffee enthusiasts are very fussy about their tempers. Who's been tampering with my temper? This is your little thing. Now, this filter is great because it helps to make everything so clean. There's no little coffee residue. Now, keep in mind, you can have this pre-prepared and already in here, so when you're traveling, this is a step that you've already done at home. So I'll put my coffee to the side, and I've got my little rubber mat that I rested on. Now you're probably thinking, what's a fella to do to get hot water? Glad you asked. I picked this up in Bali. It's about 300 mils of water. It's fantastic. I've only ever seen one, this one. If you ever see another one, let me know. Gorgeous little cup. We might be using that. Pop the lid. There you go. In goes the water. And if it's not completely boiling, that's probably a good thing. I got a bit lost here. Oh, on goes the water lid. I like to turn it the opposite way to let it click in, and then click it in. And now for the magic. I can use this cup that came with the thermos, or I can use this gorgeous one that everyone will love. Or, and this could blow your mind, and this is the mind-blowing moment that I didn't promise you, this scoop could also be your cup in an emergency. I'm going to use this. Here we go. How many presses will it take before coffee flows? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Don't give up. 14. Look at that. That's what you call alchemy. Taking coffee and turning it into golden, delicious, life-invigorating beauty. Keep pumping, baby. Here it comes. We've got coffee coming. Tell them to hold the bus. I want to finish my coffee. I'm just bringing it down low out of shot because I have to substitute the one I made earlier. No, I'm just kidding. I just don't want to miss any. So, I pretty much overfilled this just a bit because I usually like as much water as I can get, because you go to this trouble and you want it fun. There we go. Shake it off, shake it off, shake it off. This little rubber lid, very handy now, because that stops, if you're in a tidy environment, of you making a mess. And I have prepared now, you probably can't, can you just see it's to the very tippy top. So how much coffee does it make? Enough to fill this to the very tippy top. And here we go. Wow. Well, so it's incredible actually. Really strong. Could probably even make it stronger if you want. Of course, no bitterness, there's no burning. The temperature, slightly cooler than the right temperature, just slightly. Certainly hot. If you were to run hot water through this, pump out a hot water first, I think that would increase your temperature. Thermo was probably a bit cool anyway. But I am having so much fun. And you can run another go of water through this, and that coffee will give you another coffee. I think they call it a lungo, where it's a sort of a weaker coffee. But you know, when you just want another one and you're not too fussed, you've already enjoyed your first and you just want another, you fill it up again, put some more water through it, make another coffee, cleaning it, tap, 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 little shake under the tap, or you can seal it all back up again and it'll stay watertight, so you can put it in your bag and it's not going to make a mess, and you can clean it somewhere else, or make a no worries coffee. I should have stopped talking before. Don't forget to click and subscribe. I'm just going to enjoy this coffee. Click and subscribe, I'd appreciate it. There's nothing more to see now except me drinking my coffee in your company on a blue sky day with a mirror ball above my head. Yes folks, it's disco time. Ooh, ooh. I love coffee. How good's coffee? If you do stay on watching, you'll see me refill it and make a no worries coffee. It's like alchemy. I know I've said that before, but oh my goodness. Oh, it's so, I think it changes the flavour and makes it nicer. I'm going to go again. So let's get my little thing, a little water. This is off camera. Hopefully we have trust. Turn it the opposite way to let it click in. Jeez, what I do? Oh, yeah, there we go. Click it in. Now lift it up, my little rubber mat, because there'll be a little bit of rubbery. Eesh. Makes a little mess when you're not ready for it. And here we go. So it took what? I can't remember how many pumps it took last time. So let's see. I think it should come straight away now. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8. Oh, was it 8 last time? Now, this gives you an indication of how much coffee you can put in these things. Because if you've got a mate who wants a coffee, And they say, oh, I can't take strong coffee, oh, I can't take strong coffee. You know those people, and they don't stop saying it. You think, alright, once is enough, I heard you. Anyway, this could be their coffee. Heck, it could be their coffee. Ooh, one coffee and I'll be up all night. I'll say, I drank one coffee once, I've never been to sleep since. When was that? Early this morning. Gee, really hits you, doesn't it, mate? Yeah. Oh, just the word. Sometimes you just have to say cough, and I've already had half a coffee. Alright, there we go. Pop that in the little rubber lid. And this one, as you can appreciate, is more watery. But delightfully refreshing. There is a slight little taste of something. It might be coffee. Anyway, certainly enjoyable and delightful. Hold on. So yeah, what do you think? Maybe next time No, I was going to do a video with this, having coffee and drinking it up. But I'd rather you do that and send it to me, because I'd love to know, does anyone else think it's a disco idea to actually drink coffee out of your little cup? And trust me, the day that you forget to bring a cup with you, you're going to say, thanks, John.